here. But I love to do these videos like this to motivate people to take care of themselves. So y'all, I was just getting some grooming in over hours. I'm treating my face a little bit right now, and I'm gonna do some other grooming here. I was grooming up my hair, so I'm spending a lot of time grooming. I got some downloads recently that was like kind of shocking. So before I get into talking about the video title, while I'm doing some touch-ups and to my hair and all, I just want to say please try to stay positive. Please no attacks. Try to keep the negative energy down, okay? All right. Y'all, the season has passed for a lot of things, and the soonest we all start to accept that, the better our life will start to get. And I'm speaking of the season of thinking we could just socialize all the time online. The season of thinking we just can expose our hair and our crown chakra to this air. Y'all, this air, the creator told me to keep your hair like braided or twisted or curled or plaited or keep it covered. This air is super toxic, y'all. It's super, I can feel just how different the air is now compared to 1997. So the creator told me the season of thinking you could just rock your hair out, loose out here in the air every day. No, y'all. Thinking you can just share your whole life online and letting everybody see everything you're doing. That season has passed. The season of skipping your grooming for days, that has passed. If some of y'all get depressed and y'all can't groom yourself for 2 days, y'all better get somebody to do it. I heard the season is past for having relationships that are not meaningful. The Creator wants us to have relationships that are spiritually connected, like where there's some sort of spiritual bond, and not just I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me. The Creator don't want that. Season has passed for that. I'm just saying, I choose you because you fine and you got this or that. The Creator wants us to tap into whether somebody is chosen for us spiritually and mentally and energetically. The Creator was telling me that now is the time to stop chasing money. Now, and I know some of y'all are not going to agree with that. Some of y'all are not going to agree because we're in the hookup culture. But I can tell you right now, the grinding hookup culture, the Creator don't want us in that money chasing energy. The time has passed. The Creator want us to focus on emotional fulfillment. Okay? Because money ain't going to do it. It ain't going to do it, y'all. You can have all the things in the world and still be emotionally unhappy, emotionally unfulfilled. If y'all wondering what I'm putting in my hair, it's a rice oil. This is rice serum. Okay, I use rice serum for my hair now. I find that it don't make my scalp itch, but it also helps with growth. So the Creator told me that people are sacrificing years of their life to chase money. Don't give up years of your life just to get some money. What is the point of doing that when you didn't shorten your life? When you're over grinding and all that and going harder and longer, getting up earlier to do more than the next person, that's stress on your heart chakra. So I'm telling y'all, y'all just got to learn how to, you know, get the most out of your dollar now. Now, the creator also said that there's some things we doing now, even with how we are, like how we are dressing. The season has passed. Creator want us to stay in our lane with our genders. I'm telling you, people are stepping out. People are knowing that they saying, "Oh, I'm really a male," but yet they dressing like a female, like purposely, like not tapping in to their gender. Okay, so the creator want us to stay in our own lane. You know, if you a male and you think you a woman, okay, stick with male men that think they're women. Don't come for born women. Don't compete with us. You compete with other men who think they're a woman, who see themselves as a woman. You compete with them. You know, this ain't about segregation. This is about not disturbing other people's um, uniqueness. Staying in your own lane. You know, I had to cut somebody off recently because they was a male and they just kept competing with me. I'm like, this is toxic. And I'm like, no, see what I'm saying? The creator don't want that no more. The creator don't want men acting like empresses up on this YouTube. I'm seeing some men acting like empresses. They're not even in their masculine energy. They're acting feminine because they want to pull the money. They want to pull the audience and the mass that the women are pulling on YouTube. And I'm like, that is sad that these men is on here acting all feminine just to try to take the money from the women too. They want our fans. They want our fans. I'm seeing this on live online. They talking all graceful. The men talking all graceful and soft and talking all. So I'm like, where is the masculine energy? Like, where is the bold, cocky energy? Like, where is it? Why are you acting feminine? Like, you want the money of the empress that bad? Or y'all, this gotta stop. It gotta stop, y'all. It's getting y'all had the little. I don't even want a male friend that's trying to be more feminine than me. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not hating or discriminating. I don't want a male friend acting as feminine as me. I don't care what gender he said he is. I just don't want it. Okay? That's just me, y'all. And the creator told me that we got to stop all this micromanaging the energy of strangers. Learn how to mind our business. Go out, have a good time, have some fun, and mind your business. Don't be all judgmental and critical of complete strangers. What they doing ain't really none of your business unless it's illegal. Unless it's criminal, real criminal, or the law need to be called, it's none of your business. Like, I feel like we're in a generation now where everybody wants to monitor the energy of strangers and take pictures of strangers and record complete strangers as if they're playing like they're the police. Everybody's playing private detective. It's getting toxic, y'all. Like playing being a private detective of society and for free. Like no, y'all. This has to stop. We have to get back to just having fun and being free spirited and minding our business. We should be able to go to parties and clubs, turn up, have a good time, and don't talk about people. Not sitting around talking about people. Not videotaping and taking pictures and saying, "Oh, look what this person did at the club." Like we need out of that energy. It's interfering with people's free will. We are interfering with each other's free will, and it's like crazy, y'all. It's just straight up crazy. Y'all, I went back. I went back. Hi, Anita. Anita's in here. Hi, Anita. I went back to some old school products too. And the creator said we need to start being eating like the birds again. Back in the 90s, we ate like birds. We had breakfast and we really didn't mess with lunch. If we ate lunch, it was like maybe a piece of fruit. And we ate like birds all the way up till dinner. And the creator said we need to get back to the 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day. Y'all keep getting this as a synchronicity. So obviously something's happening with the food where they too much steroid in it or something. So eating 3 meals a day like that, it's like, it's not good for us no more, y'all. Unless you're growing your own food right in your garden, it's just not good. So I went back to how we did it in the 90s. Only thing I will eat between meals is like birdie food. I eat birdie food all the way up till dinner. Look at this, y'all. Because, y'all, I started putting the weight back on. And I couldn't explain what was happening. They lying on these packages, y'all. I'm telling you, no lie. The packages are saying 4-ounce meat, but it's loaded with steroids, y'all. Something is in it. So even though you got enough protein, you're still craving because there's some chemical in it or something that's making you crave. So I ain't messing with the lunch. Like, I got a friend that don't eat lunch. They literally eat breakfast and they eat brunch and dinner only. They literally eat like this all day. Look, my friend who's ripped, this is how they eat all through their day. And that's what I'm doing. I got me some olives, y'all. I'm going to Walmart today. I'm going to get me some berries. I'm going to get me some strawberries, dice some strawberries up. I'm going to get me some, little nitbits, some loose spinach leaves. And this is how I'm eating, y'all. I'm cool. If I get hungry for lunch, I'm having me a boiled egg. If I really need some protein, a boiled egg, y'all. Nah. Because my doctor was like, you're putting on weight. I'm like, how is that possible? I'm like, I'm doing all this walking and stuff? Now, yeah, I am putting on muscle, but I started putting on weight in my thighs a lot because I was eating that lunch meal, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. And something about the meat, it has steroids on it. And like something in the meat now is bulking up, is making you bulk. Okay? It's making us bulk, y'all. I'm telling you, if you eat 3 meals a day and each one of your meals is meat, I'm telling you, you're bulking. You're bulking. You're gonna notice, you're gonna be like, why is my thighs getting this big? Like, what's up with this? Like, you know. It started as soon as I included breakfast. And then you're going to notice that you're blocked. Like when I eat lunch, I notice that my creative abilities is struggling. Like, it's like I can only eat with so much meat now. Like, ooh, child. Now I will eat 2 servings of meat and I'll get my protein some other kind of way, y'all. I'm good. I'll just get it from eggs or something. I'm good. This is how we did it back in the 90s. We would eat olives, pickles. We would cut up some pickles and share a bag of pickles. That's why we were all so lean. We wasn't rushing home for no damn lunch in the 90s. When we were out, we were out. When we were out, we were out. When we came home, it was time for dinner. And sometimes, let me tell y'all, sometimes we didn't even eat all our dinner. The most we would do at dinner time is have some wine. We was literally like 17-year-olds, like, I'm cool, dinner ain't all that either. Like, eating half of our dinner and drinking some wine. I'm getting a little bit too thick in here. It's starting to be too much, y'all. It's starting to be too much, okay? I ain't asked for all this thickness. I was trying I wasn't trying to be like 190 full of like Queen Latifah. My body turned into Queen Latifah. I'm not saying it's not wrong with Queen Latifah's body, but I really was not trying to be like thicky thick. Okay. I ran into somebody not too long ago. They was like, damn, I didn't know you was that thick. I'm like, I wasn't this thick. Too much. I put on my jeans that's a size 10, y'all. I mean, they're size 11. And it was like, woo, child. But I noticed, even though I'm putting on muscle, even though my thighs are getting like muscular, I noticed still like, I don't know if I'm getting abs, y'all. I feel like it feels like my body's trying to get abs. Okay, that's what it feels like. But it's like, no, I'm good. Abs is good, but I ain't trying. I don't want to be 185 or 190. I don't want that weight. Not at my age, y'all. So, I'm going to eat my little olives. I'm going to get my body down to a nice little tasty size 8 and 9. Because I'm tall, y'all. So, a size 8 for me is like... especially since I'm big breasted and everything. So I'm getting my pants size down 3 to 4 more sizes, and then I'm cool. I want to hit that 170 mark, and I'm like, cool. But every time I eat breakfast, it's like, no. I mean, every time I eat lunch, it's like, no. I bulk up too easy, y'all. Y'all, I could bulk like that. You know how some people have trouble gaining weight? If I do squats and work out within a couple weeks, y'all, it's like, woo, order popping in here. So it's like, woo, child. I have a lot of endomorph in my body type. I'm endomorph and mesomorph. So by me being endomorph, it means that I can bulk up quick. Okay, I can bulk up quick. But my metabolism is fast because I'm an endomorph. People think endomorph people body type or metabolism is slow. No, it's actually fast. That's why we keep eating. That's why we be like, oh, I'm hungry again. Because our bodies is like Optimus Prime. We're burning fuel very fast. What I found out is when by us burning fuel so fast, we gotta have low calorie meals as snacks. Otherwise, we'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, even though we're burning fuel energy. So, I snack all through the middle of my day, but they're such low calorie snacks that it's like, you know. I'm from Pennsylvania, y'all. Y'all, I love this. I love this right here. See this? Right here. When I feel like my skin is struggling a little bit, this really helps to clear it up. The rose water. I'm a let me see if they got alcohol in here. See, no, I'm gonna get me some rose water to spray in my hair. But I went back to some old-fashioned hair products. The creator told us that we need to start sticking with what works. We have to stop thinking we need options. I mean, if it worked for us in the 90s, why did we ever stop? Why did we let these commercials and these companies trick us? So I went back to products that I used to use. Like this right here, y'all. This right here on my 4C here. Y'all, I found out that even though we like butters, like really, y'all, it's really important. The hair lotion is the bomb. It is, y'all. Hair lotion. I only use butters now for twisting. Butter and gels for twisting, but for moisturizing, I use lotion, y'all. That's what we used back in the 90s. What I have on, what I'm putting on my face right here is this new line, okay, y'all? This new line from Victoria's Secrets. I'm gonna moisturize my face first, and then I'm gonna shave. Do you know that when you shave while your face is moisturized, the shave is easier to shave. So after I moisturize real good, then I'm gonna go upstairs and shave, because I'm very hairy. Yeah, we had it all together in the 90s, y'all. You know, I don't mean no harm, but America needs sued. Everybody, if you was a teenager in the 90s, we need to be suing America for this corruption. When we only had like 3 channels on TV, everything was better, y'all. I mean, if we're going to get into make America great again, we need to take a lot of this stuff off TV. We need to start there. We also need to have time limits on Wi-Fi, whereas like you could only be on the platforms at a certain amount of time. Like once that time is spent, you can't be on it. I think they need to do that so that we can get back to living offline and and take our life back. Because I'm telling y'all, all the online addiction energy is ruining our life. We're missing out on meeting good people. We're missing out on seeing and doing things that, you know, we may not get to do when we're old. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm through, y'all. I'm going out just to go out. That's how we did it back in the 90s. We went out just to go out. Like, it wasn't always about, like, who we going to meet at the club, who we going to meet at the karaoke, who we going to meet at the mall. We went out just to go out. I'm telling you, if you just start going out more, your life will, it'll seem like some magic happened. When you go to sit down and manifest and you go to go after your goals, you'll be so motivated because you will feel like you already lived your life. I found out, like, you don't go and say, I'm living my life after you do the goals. You live your life before you do the goals. Before. So you go out and you have a good time. You you go out at night, go out in the evening hours, have a good time. And then in the morning or when you come home that night, then you go after your goals. Like, you have to show up already in celebration energy for life. Otherwise, you're just going to be like, okay, still slavery. Even though you're like, oh, I'm an influencer, so how am I still a slave? You're going to still feel like you're a slave. You know, everybody want to blame it on 9 to 5. It's the lack of living your life that's making you feel like you're a slave. Hi, everybody. Like, we wasn't built to not have any stories to tell, but the same old stories. The creator didn't mean for that. The creator didn't mean for us to be like, oh, nothing. It's the same old, same old. No. No, y'all, I'm telling you. Even when we was natives living in the woods, we had different stories. We had different stories about our hunts and our journeys and activities we did every day. We didn't just say we just waking up just to go here to get the money. All we doing worry about getting abundance. Now I know people gonna say, but things are too high. Y'all, look, things ain't as high as you think they are. If you would stop trying to live above your means, if you would see more value in your creative gifts and just being in the presence of people who are good people, you will see that it's not as bad as you think it is. Like, it's really not. What's wrong with renting a room off somebody? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with renting a basement in an attic from somebody? In the 90s, we didn't consider that low vibration. We didn't even consider that struggling. Nowadays, everybody's like, I gotta have the big house before I have the big goal achieved. I gotta have all this land before I even have the big goal. That's backwards. That's backwards, y'all. We was way more happier in the 90s, even though we was living with a friend. We was roommating, we was living in somebody's attic, we was living in the basement, renting off a room from auntie. Why was we happier? Why did we look better? Because we had less baggage and burdens. We wasn't looking to be friends with everybody. We were just looking to keep the friends we had. We were just looking to have the good friends. We wasn't looking for attention and validation from everybody and anybody on YouTube and Facebook, anybody and anybody. We were just like, cool, I got validation from my homie, that's good enough. Now it's like people want to flood their mind with endless dopamine just to have some self-value. Just to be like, oh, my self-value ain't struggling. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can remember me and my friend smoking a little weed on her roof, and then her cooking this good dinner after we drank our Long Island iced teas. And it was like, to people today would be like, oh, that's weak. The generation would be like, oh, that was weak. But to us, it wasn't. We went to the bar, played some pool, flirted with some guys, had some Long Island iced tea drinks, went back to her crib, smoked some weed, and cooked us up a good meal and left and talked about those 2 hours like it was a lifetime. Like it was a lifetime experience. Why don't we see value in that? Like, why don't we? Like, why don't we see value in walking up to somebody and saying, hey, what's up? Like, why are we like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. They need to come to me. And all of that, y'all know. You know, it's the younger generation that is making the social world toxic. All this overprotecting energy stuff. And it's the older generation that's making the social world toxic through constantly roasting each other. Like, I'm so sick and tired of people over 40 roasting people. Like, shut your effing mouth. Like, oh, look at the people today. Look at you today. I'm so tired of hearing people over 40 looking for somebody to roast. I'm so tired of seeing it on YouTube. I'm so tired of young people in panic mode where it's like, I don't care about my family. All I care about is getting money. It's like, really? Really? I don't care if I see my loved ones but once a year because I'm in that grind mindset. Y'all, that's crazy. We were just supposed to be enjoying this world. That's what it's about. You don't need a boatload of money to enjoy yourself at the local karaoke bar. They got beer on tap. They got beer on tap. They got discount drink night. What? You ain't got $15? You need like 15 drinks to have a good time? I mean, I'm serious. Like, when me and my friends go to karaoke, we're cool. We drink 2 drinks, we're cool. Even in the 90s, we were cool with that. We got 2 drinks at the nightclub and we were cool. Now it's like, that ain't enough. It's like nothing is ever enough now. Nothing is ever enough. You throw a party, you got to buy 5 pizzas. Like, why can't 5 people blend on 2 pizzas? Like, what's up? It's like everything is like become too much and then saying the economy is too much. The economy is too much because we are too much. And that's just the truth. We are too much. Too much like the grass is greener and there's always something better. And no, y'all, I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I can remember back in the 90s, this is what we had. Women did not have super big bags of makeup. I look at women now and they got big old duffel bags of makeup. I'm like, serious? Really? Why don't you just got your favorite shade and your lip gloss? Like, what's up? Like, Women can't even carry small purses anymore because they too much. Too much. And it's the same with the men. 10, 15 pair of sneakers lined up all around. Come on, y'all. And then acting like it's all America's fault. No, it's not. Don't like to be challenged. Oh, he challenged me. Oh, he was a little sassy. Get sassy back. All this scared, being afraid of social competition offline is wild. I want somebody to challenge my mind offline. I want them to. I find that attractive. I find that attractive when somebody tested my intelligence, or when somebody, having some sort of witty social challenge with me. I love that. Nowadays, people are like, toxic. We are saying anything toxic. Anything is toxic. Anything that we couldn't keep up with is toxic. Anything that challenged our energy, toxic. I'm like, it's like, come on, y'all. It's like, this person came acting like they was all that. They toxic. They're allowed to act like they all that. They're allowed to come up in your party, any party they want to, acting like they all that. We didn't have a problem with that in the 90s. You acted like you all that. We was like, okay, go ahead, don't hurt nobody, work it, girl. It wasn't no like, ooh, you think you all that. Now it's like, if you think you all that, somebody gonna try to find something to roast you about. Like, you ain't all that. You ain't all that. That's why you got big lips. It's like, y'all, come on. This like, that's low vibe. Worried about if somebody think they all that. If somebody conceited. Why do people care? Oh, these Instagram baddies. So what? They want to be a baddie. They want to be a baddie. That's why do people care? So they walking around with a BBL. Why do you care? We didn't care. Back in the 90s, we saw people with shorts cut off up their butt crack. We didn't care. We didn't care. Dudes was running up and down the street with no shirt on and ripped. We didn't say, ooh, he thirsty. He's simping. We didn't say that type of stuff. Because, y'all, we didn't care. If some dude was all up on us and all flexing, we didn't say, that's a simp. Ooh, he's a simp. We didn't say that. We thought it was pretty cool that he being bold and flexing his masculine energy and seducing us. Nowadays, if a guy seduce a girl, some dude gonna say he's a simp, and that girl gonna say he's weak. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. It's doing something. It's warping and distorting our personalities too, y'all. I'm telling you, it's making us see things in a way that it doesn't exist. The chemicals in the air and the food is making us have false perspective, false perceptions of each other. We are seeing positive things as negative now. Like if a guy get in heat and push up on a girl and be like, oh, baby, you so fine. We see that as negative. I'm like, when did that become negative? But that's how I notice like something with the chemicals is affecting gender communication or something. Gender communication is like warped and distorted now. Gender understanding or gender chemical connection understanding is being warped and distorted. And people don't even realize that. Like men are so focused on what a woman's doing with her hair and her makeup. I'm like, really? Men was never sitting around talking about that back in the 90s. There was no guys sitting and talking about how women are doing this with their face and their hair and y'all. I'm just, I guess I'm real old fashioned or something. I'm used to being around in a society where the genders was like focusing on their gender energy. Like the females was like, yeah, he's built, he's charming. We weren't like, ew, he's too nice, he's too he's sipping and all. I mean, what is going on? What is going on? And I can't even say this because some dude gonna say, "Oh, she just want to control a guy. She a modern woman." See, I can't even say, I can't even say that I think the guy from Greece too, Michael, just like he just spoke masculine energy, just spoke it, sexy masculine energy. If you want a guy to be like that nowadays, they will call him a simp. And if you say you want a guy to be like that, they're going to call you modern. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I mean, as far as I know, even in parts of Africa, the men do chase the women. There is like old tribes where the men, they actually dress up and they try to like entertain to get the women to see what woman will choose them. They try to like, seduce the women to see what woman will choose them. Nowadays, it's like that's simp. And I'm like, nah, in the animal kingdom, you do not see the lioness like sniffing all up in the lion's face, in the male lion's face and stuff. The male lion is doing that to her. But it's like, we trying to reverse stuff or something. The younger generation is reversing it. And it's just crazy. Like, the men are like, I need to be as well kept as you. I'm like, you're trying to compete with me with a glow up. You're trying to compete with me and glowing up. That don't even make no sense. Men competing with women in glow ups. The season has passed for that. The men today need to let women talk about what they're achieving, what they got going on, what's working for them, and compliment them. Don't chime in and say, well, I got this and I got that. No, that's feminine. It's the season has passed for it, y'all. The season has passed for us doing too much with these videos, all this clipping and stuff. Everybody like trying to be an expert movie director just to get attention. We need to allow ourselves to have a comfortable viewing life. It's just crazy. Y'all, if I see a video with a bunch of clips, to me they're chasing. Y'all, they're chasing money. I'm good. I'm good. I can't watch their video. I cannot. That's spell work to me. They no different than TV. What's the difference? Everybody want to be like TV does spell work. Well, all your video clips and you're zooming in and out and flashy words and stuff, that's spell work. People don't want to rely on their own personality and gender. All this editing, over editing ourselves so we can get attention, that has to stop. The season has passed for that. Spending 20 minutes thinking about the perfect comment to have the perfect comeback and thinking that you're special. You took 15 minutes to respond to that comment. You literally took a while to think of something witty to say. You're not special. Like, let me see you do that offline. Let me see you do that offline. It's wild. We're getting it. We're in a society now where a lot of people are becoming really dumbed down. Dumbed down, y'all. They don't even know. When I'm out here talking and sometime online, I don't hear nobody really using metaphors no more. People can't even use similes in conversation no more because they're getting dumbed down. It's just like fried. Y'all, I went searching for some stuff on YouTube for hours trying to find certain videos that I needed to see. It was related to writing, and y'all, I felt like somebody fried my eyeballs. By the time I was done trying to find the video, it felt like somebody sat on my face for like hours. And I'm thinking, you mean to tell me that there's people in this energy all day, every day? How are they functioning? How? How are they doing anything? They must be just, y'all, woo. It's like, because I told y'all I was late to get a cell phone. When everybody was on Facebook, I wasn't. Back in 2011, I wasn't on Facebook. I was working a lot. I really wasn't online like that. I wasn't even on YouTube like that. I was I was actually talking to people. Okay, I had a social job where I actually met people and did fun things every day with people. So when I decided to get full time on YouTube back in like 2013, I think it was, or 14, and I started to get on Facebook, it was like, bam, it was so loud to me. It was so loud. Maybe if I would have joined when everybody else did, it wouldn't have been loud. But my head cannot take it. My head cannot take it. I don't know how people, I don't know how people can just not pick up a book and just keep on scrolling. I don't know how they're alive. Like they must be a zombie or mm-mm. It feels like I feel like there's some like unexplained depression that comes in me when I choose scrolling over a book. When I choose scrolling over going outside and talking to people and having a good time, I feel like I feel like I'm over 90 years old. I can feel like it's spell work trying to make us old. This internet stuff is trying to make us all older than we are. Why do you think so many young people look old? 20-year-olds are looking like they're 35. It's this internet stuff. It's all these toxic arguments, conversations, all on these platforms. It's aging people. Hi, everybody. Like, I'm serious, y'all. If y'all don't believe me, just go off the internet for like 6 months and then and take pictures of yourself. First, take pictures of yourself now and just be like, I'm done with all platforms for 6 months. And then take pictures. You'll be like, why do I look younger? Why? What happened? Whoa. Because I'm telling you, the vibration and whatever the rays that's coming off this technology is sucking, y'all. The parasitic energy is like, it's like the online internet and technology. It's an entire vampire system. It's a vampire system. Even if you're not a vampire, the bubble as a whole is a vampire to people who really weren't around during scrolling. Like before, we grew up when there wasn't no scrolling. It feels very, very, very vampirish to us. If you grew up with no internet, no social media, this will feel very vampirish to you. I feel sorry for the young generation because they can't feel it like I can feel it. They have been numb to it since they was little kids. So that's why they don't have the complaints that us people over 40 have. They don't have our complaints. They're not saying I feel like the life sucked out of me from online. They don't feel that way. it's getting sucked out of them, but they don't feel it. Not as strong. Y'all, I'm on a mission. You can always, there's always time to start over. Always time, y'all. You got off track? Okay, what you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Y'all, this is my life. Okay? And my little hair gel, and this is it. That's it. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm cool. When all this stuff go empty, then I'll get something else. I'm packing up like 90% of my life over the next few days while I'm eating like a bird. I'm on a 1 meal a day and a birdie fast. So basically I eat 1 meal and then I just eat like a little bird the rest of the day. And while I'm doing that, I'm just packing up stuff. And let me tell y'all, in the 90s, we didn't have much, but what we had was really nice. We need to get back in that energy. What is the point of having 5 friends when all of them is crap? Y'all, let's keep it real. You're better off with one friend that's really the best of the best. You're better off with 1 drawer of clothes per season if it's the best of the best. Just narrow it down. Do that first, and then you're ready to go after the hard stuff that you want to go after. Like writing your first novel or, taking your first trip out of the country by yourself. I never forget when I went to Florida. It was so easy for me to go because I didn't have much to pack. All I had was 2 drawers of clothes and 4 pair of shoes. So I just threw the stuff in a little duffel bag and got on the plane. It was literally that easy for me. I literally packed my bag in under 30 minutes when I went to Florida because I didn't have much. But what I had was so nice. And let me tell y'all, even though I didn't have a lot at all, the stuff I had was so nice that I was attracting people who was wealthy or well off. And that speaks volumes. You don't have to have enough. You just gotta be doing good. So I really hope y'all realize the season has passed with like more and more and more and more. You need more out of what you got. And just keep it peaceful. All right, y'all, I'm going to head on out. I wanted to have a talk with y'all. Also, the creator told me all that rampant casual sex, like rampant. Back in the 90s, we wasn't having casual sex 3, 4, 5 times a week. Nowadays, people are going from person to person week after week. People are sleeping with 5 to 10 people a year. That is crazy. That is straight up crazy. In the 90s, we would be in a relationship with somebody at least 6 months. At least 6 months. Our body count was not like 10, 15 people a year. Just like going from body to body. I just can't believe it's like that now. I just cannot believe it. Like, I know people who are literally like, yeah, I've been with like 10 people in the last 5 years. I'm like, woo, child. If you're in that energy, no. I can feel that I am an anomaly in my 40s. I can feel it. Like I had people like stare at me. I even had people say, "Oh, you're very powerful," and I'd be like, "I don't have the body count that most people my age have. People in their 40s, high body count. High. Their body count went up a lot, like in the last 15 years. Not me. Not me. I just can't imagine like giving my energy to multiple people through my y'all. It just turned my stomach. I can't even talk about it no more. But it just you know I had a period back in it was I had a little spell, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, where I thought I could do something casual. I tried it like 3 times and was like, no, I'm good. This was this was like back in the day. I was like, I went home to my mama one day and was like, she's like, where that guy that you went to go see? I said, Ma. I said, I want me a husband, Ma. I'm good, Ma. I'm good. I was like, I'm good. No. It didn't take me much. It didn't take me a lot of people for me to find out it wasn't for me. I was just like, mm-mm. And I'm talking about casuals like, oh, friends with benefit, we hook it up. Ooh, no. No. You went to Africa solo? I've been to a lot of places by myself. A lot of places. I went all the way to Vermont, and I carpooled there, carpooled. And I was by myself. I didn't even have a companion. And I was there on a writing scholarship. And they had gave me a cottage house as well. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to protect y'all energy because something is coming back around. If you felt like something was blocking you, for some of y'all, if you was, it had to, like, I keep on getting, like, for some of y'all, 2001, like between 2001 and 2011, some of y'all had somebody blocking something. You was supposed to manifest something big. I keep getting that, and I keep getting like it's coming back around. So if y'all need to protect y'all energy, if there was something that you were trying to manifest 20 something years ago, it's coming back around. We have, I think, 3 stages of our life, 4 if we're lucky. 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. The 4th is like a special privilege, okay? But if you felt like somebody blocked you in your 20s, then in your 40s, something's coming back around. Just don't waste it now. And if you're in your 40s, don't waste your energy. You could be getting a second chance at some manifestation. All right, y'all. I'm going to head on out. Have a good one, y'all. I got to get some writing done. Bye, everybody. I got an event to go to. Bye.